Okay, so on this shape, we want to find the perimeter. We want to write an expression for the perimeter, right? But there's two sides that are missing. And so we can use the same concept for both sides to determine at least an expression on what those sides measure, right? So for our left and our right sides of the shape, we have this part of it that measures 3. And then over on the right-hand side, the entire thing measures 5. So I think it goes pretty quickly that, okay, if we kind of cut it off across here, we'd have 3 here, and the whole thing's 5, therefore the remaining part is 2. Okay, so this idea of the whole minus one part, right, is equal to, right, other part. That's the concept that we want to use. Okay, so back to what we're looking for. We now know that this missing side is 2. And we'd like to figure out what that dimension is. But like I said, it's this concept that's important. Whole minus part equals other part. So on the top of the shape, the entire thing measures, or at least has an expression of, 3/2 x. And then if we kind of do this cut across the shape thing, and we extend this line up, right, this part measures 4. So that's one part. So an expression for the missing part then would be whole minus one part. So 3/2 x minus 4. Right? That's the other part. All right. So an expression that we could write for this missing piece is 3/2 x minus 4. Okay, so now we're tasked with writing an expression for the perimeter, which is just adding all of the sides together. So I'm going to start here on this side with my 3, and I'm going to begin, and I'm just going to move counterclockwise, or clockwise, I guess. So my perimeter is going to be equal to the expression 3 plus 3/2 x plus 5 plus 4. Thanks, you too. Plus 2, that was one of our missing pieces, plus 3/2 x minus 4. Right? A long expression for sure, but we can simplify it and it probably won't be that bad. So I'm going to start by thinking about combining like terms. So I have a 3, I have a 5, so adding those together gives me 8. Plus 4 puts me to 12, plus 2 more. I guess that would be 14, and then minus 4. So maybe I think about it, I'm like, okay, well I added 4, and then I'm subtracting 4. So I'll do the add 4, subtract 4 from the beginning, and say that adds to be 0, which is true. So my constant terms are the 3, the 5, and the 2. So 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 2 is 10. So I have a 10. And then as far as the variable terms, I have 3/2 x, and then another 3/2 x. So that's 6/2 x, or I could just write it as 3x. Right? So I'll go ahead and write it twice. So 6/2 x, and then I can simplify that down further to be 10 plus 3x. So this expression is equal to the perimeter of this shape. And then for the exploration, we'll take this expression, 10 plus 3x, and set it equal to our expression for the other shape, right? So we're told that these two shapes have the same perimeter. Well, I hope this helps get you started on exploration 1. The next step would be to solve the equation. Remember, math is cool, and so are you.